as the Spiders win the jump, and we are underway from Amherst. Nelson gives this one out to the perimeter where Gustafsson is there. Quinn sends it to the outside. Tyler Burton, just watch out for him all game. Set to the inside. Gustafsson defended by Levesque. Gustafsson working, spins around Levesque. Can't go anywhere as Martin converges on him. Three-point try for Burton. No good. It rims out, but Gustafsson gets the offensive board at the near side. He gives it right back to him, but the pass from Neil Grace is wide of the mark, and it goes out of bounds. It will go to the Minutemen.
And just a good break for the Minutemen there. I mean, defense, Tyler Burton misses another three-pointer. This has been his worst season, one of his worst seasons shooting from the range. I mean, UMass look out, get the ball now, and see if they can make something happen.
Wildens Levesque to inbound this one for the near side on the right side. As we have an issue with something not getting set, but in any event, they are underway, and Rasul Diggins receives the inbound pass, crosses the logo. Defended by Nelson. Diggins looks to his right, and it is tipped out of bounds by Gustafsson on the far side, where R.J. Luis tried to get it, and he will inbound it from there with 21 seconds to go, 37 seconds gone by in this first half.
Just good defense by the Richmond Spiders. I mean, they're keeping UMass on their heels, not letting them get anything easy, not giving anything up. I mean, that's how you win games, defense.
Martin drives into the lane around two. Tried to lay it in, couldn't, and Wildens Levesque fighting for the board. It's a scrum on the ground, and Matt Cross comes up with it, sent it to the outside. R.J. Luis, his three-point try is perfect, and he opens the scoring Minutemen lead 3-0.
Just a really good shot by Luis. They got the good passing going on early in the paint, making them think they're going to get a layup, and then pass it outside for Luis, and just a great shot.
Tyler Burton sends this one side to Quinn. The numbers are a little small in the Richmond jerseys, I do have to say, as Tyler Burton works defended by Cross on the far side, sent to the center, where Gustafsson away to then into the lane, where it is sent out back to Gustafsson. Tyler Burton drives around Matt Cross into Levesque. Contact but no call, and he tries to lay it up and it misses the shot, and R.J. Luis comes down with the board.
And just good defense by UMass, not letting Tyler Burton get in there and hit the layup. They just been on lock. And
Cross with a three right there. 6-0 Minutemen. Go ahead.
And Matt Cross, just another good play by him. He's been really good this season for the Minutemen, leading them in scoring since Noah Fernandez has been out. He's been such a key player. And, yeah.
Nearly taken away from Grace by Martin. It actually is taken away as Levesque comes up with it. A little trouble on getting it out of the defensive zone as Rasul Diggins tried to get it up forward, but it was blocked on the pass attempt by Neil Grace. And so Levesque to inbound from the far side. Almost 2 minutes gone by here in this first half. Minutemen lead 6-0 as Rasul Diggins works. Sends it inside to Luis. He has a wide open lane. It closes quickly by Gustafsson, but he still manages to lay it in.
And just a good layup by Luis. Just getting in there, driving in the paint. Absolutely a great shot.
Jason Nelson to his left, to the center goes Quinn all the way inside. Levesque couldn't keep up with him. Three-point try for Gustafsson. Can't respond, and Brandon Martin comes down with the board, his first.
The Richmond Spiders just having trouble from the range already. They've already missed about three-pointers, I believe it is. And, yeah, it's been a struggle for them today.
Cross to the outside. It's picked off by Nelson. Nelson works on the far side, crosses the timeline. 2.5 minutes gone by. Minutemen lead 8-0 as Nelson takes this one all the way in near side. Gustafsson to the center where Grace works. Defended by Cross. Tyler Burton now will drive into the lane. Defended by Levesque. Stops on a dime. Brandon Martin was there, and the UMass Minutemen get another takeaway. R.J. Luis going down the other way. Diggins couldn't get the pass cleanly from him. It bounces on him. He will be able to recover it and send it way to the outside to the logo where Matt Cross awaits. 19 seconds on the shot clock as Luis bounces this one inside. Inaccurate. Oh no, it was tipped on the way out by Neil Quinn, and Minutemen keep.
Just good defense by the Richmond Spiders, not letting the UMass Minutemen pass up there in the paint. I mean, been a defensive game.
Minutemen lead 8-0. 3 minutes gone by in this first. 16 seconds on the shot clock as the inbound goes to Brandon Martin. It is sent to Diggins on the elbow. Far elbow now out to the center on the perimeter. Hand off to Luis. He has an open three. He'll look, he'll take. He will not make, and it's rebounded by Burton.
Good shot, just didn't connect there for Luis. He's been already playing pretty good today, but just didn't make cash there.
Underneath, open lane for Quinn. He just couldn't get there, but fouled by Cross in the process. He will go to the line for the first time tonight, and that's the first foul of the game. 16:42 to go in the first. 8-0 Minutemen. Is a 60-second penalty against Hunter Vines for interference.
A little pick play where there was a push involved, and the refs got Vines for interference.
Here's Prosick. He's already got 3 points on the day. He's got it again. Back out to Breo. Breo sends this one near side where it is worked and given and gone by Tim Hoynes. Tobin has this one, rolls it and scores! He's got his second.
The captain, 2 goals on the day. He only had 5 going into this one, was more of an assist guy with 10 on the year, but he picks up his 17th.
You want to talk about assists? Guess who's getting the apple?
Gabe Prosick,
Correct.
that's his 3rd on the day. Make that 4 points. He's scored or assisted on half of the Minutemen's goals.
This, by the way, sets a season high for him in assists. Panthers win the draw. Hoban approach as he will come off now as the Panthers get substitutions going. Braden Maye now back out to the point. Rizzo has this one directing traffic. There's a flag already. It looks like the Minutemen are gonna surrender a man for the first time today. That's a shot whistled way wide, not particularly close to anything, and for the first time today, the Panthers are gonna go on the man up. It's a 30-second penalty for offsides against Mason Bregman, one of the goal scorers for the Massachusetts roster. The plentiful Massachusetts roster that has been today.
Issued to Massachusetts number 99, Mason Bregman.
Minutemen coming 12th in the country in man-down percentage. They do great on the penalty kill, but the high-point offense is quite good.
It's not every day you face a top 5 offense in the country. Will roll. Gorilla's short-handed on the defensive zone. Van Overbeck. Still haven't really heard from him today, but he's out there. Really 3 guys playing catcher at this point. Ippolito along with Nick Murphy and Van Overbeck. Ippolito sends this one over to Van Overbeck. He sends it back to the back of the field where Rizzo works. He's defended by Kearney. Rizzo works. 13 seconds on the shot clock for the Panthers. Ippolito defended really well. It's on the ground. Ryan Sharkey has the ground ball. And the CT.
Ippolito had no idea he lost that ball. He thought he had it in his stick. Sharkey with what a play.
So the penalty is killed, but the Minutemen won't get any more chances on offense here as they commit a foul. Clear is good for the Panthers as on approach, this is Pete St. Jem. St. Jem whistles one wide. Over to go get it is Brendan Maes. There's a timeout called by the Minutemen.
Timeout, Massachusetts.
Well, that'll give us a chance to debrief what has happened. And we'll take the break. Don't go anywhere. A fast-paced, exciting start to April. 3:17 to go in the first half. Stevens, too strong on that pass, looking for Alyssa Endrick. Nothing doing there. Emily Key lofts this one for Oden. She's able to knock it down. Oden sends this one towards midfield, finding Dempsey Campbell. Campbell working against Lopez Zabala. Campbell into the offensive zone. Campbell tracing the ball, walking it. Centering pass inside the circle is kicked away. But the Minutemen will have it from the near side in their offensive zone. Is Aquaviva to take this one, and Aquaviva works. Looking for someone, but it only finds Stevens. But the Minutemen get another free hit. Danahy back to the backfield, which is way upfield at this point. Key, far side, Oden. Oden inside, finds Herberhold, 1-on-3. Herberhold is able to evade the defense. Herberhold finds one, and the pass inside draws a penalty corner for the Minutemen. Izzy Aquaviva gains the whistle, and the Minutemen will be back on the attack. Boy, I tell you what, this has been one of those second quarter turnarounds, mid-second quarter turnarounds, where you commit a foul, it leads to a goal, a penalty stroke goal, and then and the Minutemen have just owned it since then. They have been absolutely a dominant force. And they need to play to their strengths, which is their offense. 4 in the top 20 in points on offense. Fingerprints all over the offensive stat sheet as Emily Key takes this one to insert. With 2:05 to go, the whistle blows. They do. Looking for Herberhold. She fires, and it's saved by Felix. Diving to her left, but reaching to her right. A sprawling stop by Felix keeps the Minutewomen off the board, but they're able to take it from the 25. Quick pass from Key goes by everyone. Could not find any target, and so the Bald Eagles take over with 1:52 to go here in the second. Fly ball from the backfield. This one finds Stevens. Stevens at midfield. Goes back to Meade. Meade trying to get that one to Lopez Zabala, but Dempsey Campbell wins the race of the ball. Campbell working upfield, finding a streaking Herberhold. The pass is easy and it's complete. Herberhold enters the circle, trying to juggle it, and she draws a corner as Palma, little too violent with the stick, gives the Minutewomen another opportunity. And if you're the Minutewomen coaching staff led by Barb Weinberg, looking for your first A10 title, you want another tally here. Emily Key to insert. No cards have been awarded this game yet. Emily Key takes this one. Set it to Lorenzini. She fires! She scores! Paula Lorenzini, 3rd points today, puts the Minutewomen up 2-1.
Scored by number 25, Paula Lorenzini.
Have a day, Paula Lorenzini, 3rd goal of the season, and gives the Minutewomen their first lead. So after the penalty stroke goal, the Minutewomen have struck 2 on the board. 70 seconds to go here in the second. This pass from Spangenberg, looking for Pinchinat, actually draws a penalty corner for the Bald Eagles, so quickly, hold on, don't celebrate too early. The bases are loaded with nobody out for Barry Walsh, who is coming up to the plate for the first time today.
Dangerous situation here for Zach Given coming into the game. We mentioned earlier, one of the most dangerous hitters on this Boston College lineup, Barry Walsh, batting .348 on the year.
3 home runs, 16 runs driven in. The first pitch to him is low for ball 1 with a fastball. This is turned on and fouled into the Minutemen bullpen down the left field line. Walsh has improved his batting average from last year by 123 points. He faces a 1-1 and takes to make it 2-1.
Interesting note, Andrew. Walsh and Kevin Skagerlin, the UMass center fielder, both went to Wachusett Regional High School. Of course, Walsh a year ahead of Skagerlin.
This is fouled back. The count now 2-2. Walsh, a guy who is familiar with New England summer ball. In 19, he played for the Nashua Silver Knights of the Futures League, and in the summer of 2021, played for the Mystic Schooners of the NECBL, where he hit .307 and hit 5 home runs in 40 games. He pops this one in the air, right side down the line. McLean shading his eyes on the line. He makes the catch and foul ground for the first out, but it's going to score a run. Yes, it is. Baruch gets around the tag, but a really good throw by McLean made it close.
What a slide by Baruch, going to the outside of the base. Toth thought he tagged him at home, and if he did get the tag, he certainly would have been out, but it appears as if Baruch did avoid the tag.
Now batting first baseman Joe Vetrano.
Joe Vetrano at the plate. Take another look at this.
Just a pop fly. McLean shading his eyes, makes the catch in foul territory. What a throw, and what a slide. Safe. That's great athleticism there.
McLean, a really sound defensive first baseman and outfielder, as Vetrano takes a ball. The 1-0 with the sun out now. It's 2-0. Vetrano is 1 for 2 on the day. He's singled and grounded to second. He's ahead in the count, 0-2 against Given. And that's low with a fastball, 3-0.
There is a base open, so perhaps Given will be content to use it.
Ball 4, he's gonna have to. And the bases are reloaded for Nick Wang.
Stepping up to the plate.
Wang.
Third baseman Nick Wang.
Has reached base twice, both via ball 4. Wang, a guy whose on-base percentage is 125 points higher than his average as he comes into the day, taking inside ball 1.
Really good at taking those base on balls.
Hit .369 last year with the Holy Cross Crusaders as he foul tips one in the mid, 1-1. Played summer ball last year for the Upper Valley Nighthawks of the NECBL. Swing and a miss, it's 1-2. And Given able to get ahead of him. The 1-2. In the dirt, nice block by Toth. And the count evens at 2-2 as Toth underhands to his pitcher, who could not glove it cleanly.
That was a bit of a strange delivery there by Given. It seemed like he kind of just half-heartedly threw the ball. He kind of hesitated almost on that throw. Kind of strange as the count is even.
No place to put Wang. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. 2 away now. Coach, first, your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I thought we played hard. I thought we certainly were prepared on both sides of the ball. I think we stuck to the game plan. I think just generally the difference in the problem was we had so many empty possessions, meaning quick shots, bad turnovers, not really understanding when to shoot and when not. And I guess that's what you get with a young team. But by this time of the year, I think we should be a lot better at that. And that's where I think we lost the game.
You talk about the team being really young, 80% of starting spots occupied by either freshmen or sophomores. How have you seen them progress over the course of this year?
Well, I tell you, just from a body language standpoint, like when things don't go well, I think we've improved a lot on that. We talk about that a lot. We work on that. I do think we're getting better at executing at times. Our defense has gotten a lot better. They shot 53% today. A lot of those were of the mid-range variety, which is kind of what you're giving up in the zone defense. And to their credit, they made a lot of them today.
Talk about Justice Ellison with 18 points. In the sequence that he was able to really dominate in the paint. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, he's quite a basketball player. He's very, very good athlete. Has a lot of spring. Got a good nose to get to the rim. We posted him up like 3 or 4 straight possessions there. I thought those were all quality possessions and worked out really well for us. And I thought he played pretty well today.
Coach, Southern New Hampshire on Wednesday. Good luck to you, sir.